What's going on, guys? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Top Gear, the most offensive clips in the world. Now, we know Jeremy Clarkson has a bit of a mouth on him, and he has a tendency to say some things. I heard that he punched a producer on Top Gear as well, which I think is what led to him coming off of the show. But something astounding I learned today is that Top Gear has like 33 seasons or something like that. That might be the longest show that I've ever heard of in terms of like seasons. So we're going to see what are some of these offensive clips. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit subscribe, consider joining the Patreon. First link in description for full reactions to British TV shows and movies. We recently finished Dairy Girls. Should be watching Gavin and Stacey coming up. We're in the final season of Only Fools and Horses, the one they did in 2001. We're also in the final season of Line of Duty. So a lot of things are coming to a close, and it's worth it, I promise, but no pressure. Let's get right into this and see what has Clarkson been up to. Here we go.
So what news have you got then, James, this week?
Well, actually, I've got some news from Korea.
You can't tell, can you, that Top Gear's just been sold in Korea?
No.
Well, I don't think there's any evidence. I think we're smoothing this one out nicely.
It's not showing.
Hello, you industrious little fellows.
That's got him on side. Well done. It's not like we've ever upset anyone.
I know. Well, there was the vicar whose trio rammed in a Toyota pickup truck.
Yeah,
and everyone in Wales, and everyone in Birmingham, and everyone in America. Yep. Now, it's unlikely to be here because everyone does 5. It's not going to be here because everyone's on drugs. That's all just full of ox. Al Gore says that's gone, so it's not going to be down there. That's full of spiders. Signposts here are all full of gibberish. They're all communists. Can't go there because the Americans will shoot you.
No, no, thank you. All right.
It's really just kind of like no filter, but probably still toned down quite a lot for Clarkson's capabilities.
Sadly, though, this was also too much for the US government.
I just wanted to make sure that you guys are doing the documentary.
Oh, it is a documentary. It's not like a fooling around show. No, it's a serious show.
Jeremy's sincerity wasn't convincing, and his hand gestures didn't help either.
Shut up, you goddamn Frenchy, cheese-eating surrender monkey.
Yep.
So if you're watching this in Saudi Arabia, time to break out your camel.
It's back to carpets for you.
Bro.
Because I owned a motorbike after that, Jeremy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a Motor Guzzi.
I didn't know you were homosexual.
Yes, absolutely. Most of my songs are about you.
We got him there.
Can I just say,
What?
you look like a gay cowboy and you look like a gay terrorist.
No, you look like a terrorist with a broken windscreen wiper and your face is ridiculous. We should do a car that's quintessentially German.
Well, just replace the spoons with little sausages in
No.
clips.
Give it trafficators that go like that. A sat-nav that only goes to Poland.
Yo.
Und ein Fanbelt that will last for 1,000 years.
No, I don't think so.
I just thought it would be nice for them to arrive back in the country the way their ancestors left.
There's a pleasing circularity to this.
Because this is a hard job, and I'm not just saying this to win favour with Lorni.
I love how his mind is like already worried about complaints. That just says so much about this show, bro. But yeah.
It's a hard job, and I'm not just saying this to win favour with lorry drivers. It's a hard job. Change gear, change gear, change gear, check your mirrors, murder a prostitute, change gear, murder, check your... That's a lot of effort in a day. That is a proud moment. But there's a slope on it.
You're right. It's definitely higher on that side.
If you're thinking of coming to America, this is what it's like. You got your Comfort Inn, you got your Best Western, you got your Red Lobster where you eat. Everybody's very fat, everybody's very stupid, and everybody's very rude. It's not the holiday program, it's the truth.
He's not lying. He's not lying at all. That was probably the best take of this entire video so far. Literally.
Miny, mo. Windy squills, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Tallest.
I don't know if that was like, I don't know what that was, but I don't know what this is either. What is this? These tabloids just get like cringier and cringier. Somehow.
Miny, mo. Tallest race on earth now, the Dutch. Officially. Mind you, they do take a lot of drugs. That's why they like Top Gear so much. Hello, Dutchie.
Bentley is owned by VW.
Yeah.
That car was styled by a Belgian, and it was engineered by a man called Ulrich Eichhorn. Doesn't sound very British.
Are you
does it?
presenting Top Gear, or are you writing a letter to the Daily Telegraph?
Well, I'm just saying that you know immediately that that car is German because it's got too much power. They've overdone it, as usual, like they did on their French holiday in 1939.
James, the Queen is German. But you
Yes.
don't sing Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles every time she comes on the television, do you?
Well, I do, actually.
Yeah, he does.
They've nicked our airports, they've nicked all our fish, they've nicked all our building societies, they eat the heads off prawns, they throw donkeys off tower blocks, and they stab cows.
So that's Spanish.
That is the Spanish. Anybody from Spain here?
Sorry.
Give me my fish back.
I changed from first to third on my pre-selection gearbox, which means technically I short-shifted. When I say short, I don't mean that. I'm not being rude.
You keep saying short, don't you?
No, I meant I short-shifted. I wasn't being clever.
Left turn coming up, in a hairpin.
You're just telling me things you can see out the window now. You've got a cushion.
Meanwhile, back in PC world,
I didn't mean Jeremy's car was rubbish because it's a midget. I just meant that's what it is. It's an MG midget. I'm sorry.
Honestly, things I'd rather do than drive one of those include presenting next week's show while gently cupping James's scrotum.
And we're off the air in Korea.
Yeah, goodbye, industrious little fellows.
Oh, give me a minute. I'm going to have trouble shifting that vision now. That's...
Anyway,
You're gonna have trouble
we've
shifting
also
it.
been...
Top Gear
Because this is
All right, guys, that was the most offensive clips in the world. Was that more about like the clips being around the world, or like were they actually the most offensive clips? I don't know. For those of you who have seen Top Gear, let me know if there's even more offensive clips, and also if this show is worth watching. A lot of feels like Clarkson, he just says so many wild things. So of course some people are gonna hate him, and I mean the thing about punching the producer, like I don't really know the whole backstory behind that, but I don't know how you really excuse that. So it feels like he's kind of just a bit of a jerk and doesn't really hide it that much. But this was an entertaining video, and I mean that's literally the point of him being a host on this show. Like the stuff that he's saying, it's pretty obvious that he's not hiding anything with this. And I'm wondering, they have just a live crowd here? That's interesting. So yeah, it was an enjoyable video, guys. Some things are a bit like cringier to me, and then some things were actually funny. But overall, I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. Let me know your thoughts on Jeremy Clarkson and Top Gear in the comments down below. Remember, I don't know much about any of this stuff, so take my opinions with a hint of salt. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.